Hey guys, what's up? My name is Kelvin. I'm a digital artist from Germany, and in this video, I like to talk a little bit about showing before after images. If you are a professional photographer, or if you like to be one day a professional photographer, I like to recommend you that you do not show before after images on your website or on Facebook or wherever. And let me explain you why. If you like to be a professional photographer, then you offer pictures. That's your service. And if you show before after images, you bring the focus to your retouching skills. And I'm not sure if that is good or bad, but I think it's not the best way to offer your service. If you are a professional photographer, the only thing what counts is the final image. No client like to see the raw file. Most of the clients are interested in your final image. If you are working in a team and if you have to deliver the raw file for a retoucher, that's something different. But if you are a photographer, if you deliver final images, then nobody have to interested in your raw file. I'm a retoucher. I'm also instructor for retouching. That's the reason why I show sometimes before after images. But many photographers do that. They show before after images. And I ask myself, why? There is no reason for that. Because when you show the original file, everybody think, oh my God, he's not a good photographer. Let me show you that on this image. This is the final image, and I hope many of you like this image. Many of you maybe think now, wow, that's a great picture. He's a good photographer. Because you do not know what is photography and what is retouching. So if I show you the original file, some of you will think, yeah, that's also a good photography. But many of you think also right now, oh my God, he's a bad photographer. He did everything in retouching. Take a look. And if you click before, after, what else do you think? I'm sure that many of you think, oh my God, the retouching is a little bit too much. That looks not good. I think this one looks better. Or something between of the before and after. And that's another reason why I recommend do not show before after images. Because by clicking before after, or if people can see both images, then they are like, oh, maybe I like the original file a little bit more. And if they do not know the original file, they all will love your final image. And that is the goal. So let me show you a couple of more images. This is the final image. And that's the most important thing, how the final image looks like. Nobody have to be interested in the original file. If you are a retoucher or an instructor, that's something different, but not for a professional photographer. That's how I think. Here's the original file, and now you think, oh my God, he's a bad photographer. Or, oh, the retouching was a little bit too much. Of course, here's another before after. Of course, you can do more in photography. Yeah, I can change the color temperature. I can go with the model in front of a cool background. Yeah. But sometimes I like to do more in Photoshop. Sometimes I like to do more in photography. For me, the most important thing is the final image. And the way is not so important for me. And sometimes I choose more Photoshop, more photography. It depends on the situation, on the time, or on the money what I will get for this job. It depends on so many things. And some things I can't do in photography because I do not have the skills or it's not possible to do it. It depends a little bit. Here's another final image and here's the original file. And you can see it's a big difference. Whoa, tuck, 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 tuck. Yeah, it's cool to show before after images and it's funny. But believe me, many people would think then, oh my God, he's not a good photographer. Here's another image. Here's another original file. And this one is also very good. You can see a beautiful lady. She looks so cute. And well, the image is okay. Everybody likes the image, or many people likes the image. But if you show the original file, everybody will think, oh my God, bad photographer. And I don't like this color here in the final image. Before, everything was fine, but with showing the original file, many people start thinking like, oh, I do not like to have this magenta color cast in this image. And of course, because they know the original file. So do not show original files. Do only show final images. If you are a retoucher, okay. But if you like to be a professional photographer, show the people what you can create. And nobody have to be interested. Nobody of your clients have to be interested in your techniques, how you did that. Maybe other photographers are interested, and maybe you like to explain them, to help them. That's okay. But the clients follow you on Facebook, on your website. So all I like to say is, if you like to be a professional photographer, or if you are a professional photographer, take a little bit care about that. I learned that on the hard way years ago when a friend of me told me, Calvin, do not show so many before-after images, because you bring the focus very strongly in your retouching skills. That's okay, but you're also a good photographer. And the people start thinking that you are a bad photographer. They start thinking you have to do much in Photoshop. They do not know that you like to do in Photoshop, and they do not know that you can do more in photography. And yeah, think about that, Calvin. And I'm still getting, of course, comments like, I'm not a good photographer. I have to live with that. But, well, it's my decision. Sometimes I like to do more in photography, and sometimes I like to do more in Photoshop. So it's very cold outside in Germany right now, so I like to do more in Photoshop. In summertime, I like to go outside to shoot on location. It depends on so many things. And yeah, I have some more before-after images at the end. This is a final image. This is a before image. Here's another one. No, it's not Johnny Depp. It's just a double. And everything what counts is the final image. Here are a few more before-after images. Take a look. I like this image. But if people will see the original file, they think like, oh my God, that's a bad photography. Yeah, in this case, it's not a good photography. It's just perfect for my kind of idea. But it's not a perfect final result. Here's another one. Another studio shot. Oh, I have so many more. Let me click here, before, after. Take a look at his breast here, on his body. Like, whoa, whoa. And this one is, I had inspiration of a computer game. I guess the name was Splinter Cell. And this looks very computer generated, but everything is done in Photoshop. And you can see here the original file. But don't show the people that. If you show the original file, people start thinking here, oh my God, that's too much. But if they do not see the original file, they think, yeah, it looks very strong retouch, but a great image. Well, it's very hard for me to explain this, and I hope everything makes sense. But if some native English guys are watching this video, and if you have more to say, if you like to add some comments, and if you like write down your opinion, also if you have a different opinion, then write it in this video. And I appreciate every comment, and I hope everything makes sense to you. And this is something what I like to recommend to all the photographers out there, or to all the young people who like to be a professional photographer one day. All I like to say is, do not show so often before-after images. All right, buddies. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you in one of my next videos. Thanks a lot.